Nice. Good weekend for you then. It's fine, Laura. Hey, Ronnie. Also, we are live on wrestling. Oh, you don't have to be sorry for asking, Joseph. My day's been very, very good, thank you. I got up, I saw my niece, saw my mum, saw my sister, talked to my and my dad as well, and saw my other sister as well. I talked to my oldest sister and saw my little niece. And then I came home, ate food, and had a nap. It's been a pretty damn good day. The worst stream. Yes, the potato bowl. Yeah, we are, Joseph. I don't know how many people slept with Lita, so I'm going to go with Paige. Yes, Bork, we're a big family on here. A very dysfunctional, broken, but family. I know I'm broken and dysfunctional. I'm aware of that. I've heard that, Ronnie. I've heard. I don't agree with your very last statement, Jay. But the rest of it, yes. I think we're in a progressive world where women will propose if they want to. Personally, I don't think if you propose as a woman, it's a bad thing anymore. That's just my own take on it. Your mum, so she proposed to. Night, Ronnie. Yeah, who did she propose to though? In all actual seriousness, and I don't actually know who she proposed to. I get where your logic comes from. I just personally think that women are more likely to propose now than they ever have because relationships are different nowadays. That's just my take on it. Really? Damn. You know what you should be caring about, Bork? The Terry's Chocolate Orange McDonald's pie that is being reviewed tomorrow. New review coming tomorrow from McDonald's menu. I tried to get the McFlurry, but for some reason they didn't deliver, and I'm too lazy to faff. Ah. But the expectations, Jay, are nowhere the same as what they used to be, dude. The expectations used to be the woman was the housekeeper and the man was the provider. That's not the case anymore. Yeah, we have expectations, but it's people to be work as a partnership much more compared to what they used to be. Then again, I grew up in a household where both people provided. Yes, my mum did more of the housework, but she also had a job. Like, I grew up in a household where both parents parented, and my mother did go to work. Still does go to work. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, sure, go for it. Well, yeah, there's some women that expect men to pay for everything, but there's also, like KK, for example, a relationship where both people pay for their own stuff. Like, KK pays for his stuff, his partner pays for their stuff. Yeah, they granted pay for each other's now and again, but they have one where it's not expected for the other person to pay. Which is a lot more, which more relationships are turning into, is I think you may have missed the tone of the conversation there, Joseph. Exactly. So, like, KK is one of the prime examples of a relationship where they kind of do, like, uh, it all does depend on the people, dude. Like, I know relationships where they're both 50-50. They both don't expect stuff. And there's also relationships where the man's expected to be the provider. But out of the couples that I know, that is a lot less common than it used to be. I know a few different couples, and a lot of it is more 50-50 of responsibilities, earning money, and everything like that compared to what it used to be, where it was mostly the man. Which makes sense. Yes, it has been, Pablo. How you doing, dude? And it's been very nice. Looking forward to the Kraken's victory this evening. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Well, my theory is, KK, you should be a gentleman, but it shouldn't be expected. Like, I know the perfect saying. Every woman should know how to change a tyre. The woman shouldn't have to change a tyre in the middle of a scary dark road, but she should know how to. The same with a woman should be able to do everything, like provide for herself, but if you get in a relationship where that's not as needed, that's what you should be aiming for, doing it yourself, but it's a nice, unexpected surprise. She's got to be a lady. Yeah, she should be. Shouldn't expect to be provided for, but if it happens, then, well, damn, there's a relationship. Who's having this conversation? Probably America, because, you know, Trump, innit? Oh, that was not good, Pablo. Hopefully everyone's okay. Or you visit her, then she visits you. I mean, to be fair, if you're seeing with her, then first off, she would be staying with me because, you know, seeing them. Uh, but if it is a relationship, one goes sees one goes see the other, make alternate times. Like, it would be a 50-50 split, in my opinion. Sometimes you visit them, sometimes they visit you. And also, I agree with KK that if they're coming to see you, they should provide their own hotel. That is true. I did, yes. I'm sorry to hear you have a stomachache, Pablo. Yeah, probably best not to eat much. Well, there's a difference between, yeah, listening and doing everything they say and listening to their needs and actually responding in a correct way. No, it's not their responsibility to pay for her to fly out. Absolutely not. If you want to visit somebody, you should provide your own way of getting there. I would never expect anyone to pay for me to get anywhere. They shouldn't expect anyone to pay for them to get there. Like, Exactly. Get in there, boys! That is what we like, and that is Minton with the goal for Toronto. Exactly. Minton is so happy, and I'm proud of the kid. Oh, that's fine, dude. If you're not feeling well, Pablo, I expect you to go and rest, please. I agree with that, Jay. Like I said, if you were in a fully committed relationship, that's a whole different conversation. Say I've been with April for 8 years and I want to see her and she's a bit strapped for cash, then yeah, I may consider flying her out. But if it's like if you just want to come meet up for the first time, second time, third time, then no. Like there's a difference between partnership and person who wants to come and see you. Like family members, I'd pay for their flight to come and see me if I was somewhere they couldn't get to. Not someone I just started seeing. Definitely not. I'm glad you're still here, Joseph. Oh, I couldn't do anything with that. Yeah, yeah. No, nobody is a prize. You are not an object. You are not a prize. You are not something to be won. Like we are not in 1940s. Women are not on a pedestal that you have to obey. Like no. Like women are not objects. Like, why would you want to objectify yourself like that, Jay? You're literally saying, please treat me like a piece of meat with that sentence, and it makes no sense to me. Surely, like, most women want to be respected, and those kind of statements are not helping women getting respect. Thankfully, KK seems to be going the right way of less women wanting to be treated like gold. Slowly but surely shifting towards that. Okay, what's your question? First date, who pays? Personally, I would pay. And then if we agree to it, I would say if there's a second date, maybe they pay. But me personally, I would probably pay. But that's just my personal preference. It should be a nice surprise if you pay. It shouldn't be expected of you. Welcome back, Laura. Yeah, yeah. Like the thing is, it's a nice gesture if you pay, but it shouldn't be expected. No, I don't think they should. Hey, Natman, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, no. Thank you for liking. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, KK. Chocolate, muffin, chocolate. I got a chocolate muffin. Ooh, nice, Joseph. What should you do this weekend? Why not Fast and Furious if you like those movies? I'm sorry, have you seen the price of McDonald's lately? It's £9 for a meal. Bro, I'm gonna go Tim Hortons. Hey, ladies, guy. Starbucks sucks. Ooh, either one of those is good choices, Joseph. Mate, it's coffee. Calm down. Like, I'm not taking you for an £8 coffee. Like, dude, nah. Nah, I'll just be like, nah, I'm good, thanks. Enjoy your not coffee now today. If she's expecting you to pay, then yes, Jay, it's acceptable to leave. If she's buying them and she's paying for herself, then okay. But no, you should not be paying for her children on a date unless you've agreed beforehand. If you agreed that, oh, I might pick up something for your kids, then that's a fair game. But if it's not been discussed beforehand, I will be done. Like, no, I'm not paying for other people. I'm not paying for your children. Like, this is a date for you. I did not know that, Joseph. Interesting. Ladies guy lacks Tim Hortons. I'd be very, very confused on why she bought her kids. I would say I'm done, thank you. Like, a date is way too early to meet the kids. Then you reschedule the date. You don't bring your kids on a date. You want your kids to meet a person that you barely know. Like, no. Like, a date is for you to get to know the person. Like, no. I mean, if you put the kids somewhere, then maybe the bathroom would be an appropriate place. I don't know. It depends if I have a future with them, Jay, and I want to continue dating them. Like, it all depends. Like, if we've really fully clicked, and there's definitely going to be a second date, then I may consider paying. If it's a one and done, then they will be paying their own half of. They will be paying their part of the bill. Because some of them are freeloaders, KK. Pretty much. You ordered $100 of food. What did you expect? Pardon me. Yeah. KK, stop expecting people to pay for you. Of course he does. I saw that. That'd be interesting. Oh. Damn. That's exactly what you need. Yeah, I watched the interview. It's gonna be good if that happens. At least something nice Tyson knocks him out. There it is, Jay. Feel free to DM it, KK, or ask it publicly. I don't mind answering a personal question. That we are. Howdy, KK. One of the red flags. I paid a couple of times, she paid a couple of times. But I paid more than she paid. Of course. I tried to establish the 50-50 paying KK, but yeah. Well, yeah, it just never happened, sadly. There's not many cons. You're doing your duty by making the woman not rely on you, Jay. Which, in my opinion, is much better. Like, you blindly paying makes women too dependent. Like, making women have to pay for their stuff makes sure that they don't start relying on somebody, which is, in my opinion, a much better life lesson. Once you start relying on someone to pay for stuff for you, if that person disappears, you're screwed. So, yeah. Your duty as a man is to make sure that the woman is provided for and can make sure she can thrive in life. Doesn't mean you have to blindly pay for everything, in my opinion. Your duty as a man is to make sure she is good in life, and that is making sure she can earn her own money and be independent, in my opinion. Okay, thank you. Potentially, Jay, but that depends on the relationship. Not every relationship's exactly the same. Like, some people, relationship would work better 50-50 split. Some people would work better with designated stuff to pay for and roles. Like, it all depends on the relationship and the couple, dude, on how it would best work for you. Relationships aren't just a one note thing, like, people work differently. The main sentence is one person shouldn't be solely reliable on everything. That's what you need to establish, is one person shouldn't be making sure everything is taken care of. And as long as that's met, then how they do it is up to them. As long as both people contribute to the situation, then I think they're doing what needs to be done. Could be different ways of how other people do it. As long as like both people can help or contribute to a situation, then there you go. Well, a relationship compared to dating someone is you would be living together most likely. You'd be a household, and that household needs two people to run. Oh. Yeah, I find lending friends or giving friends money a very slippery slope, KK. So yeah, I do agree with you on that one. Maybe a one time thing, but then they come to you next time and next time and next time. And then the situation's out of control. But that is fair. Yeah, there's a very select few people I would lend money to. Yeah, kind of how it works. True, true, right? Fair enough, KK. That is also fair, Jay. Well, don't. Yeah, I hate people like that. I don't actually know, dude. I'd probably leave it, KK, never talk to them again. Then again, I like to live drama free. That's just my personal preference of screw it, I don't care. I just would never talk to that person again. I'm guessing restraining order. Yeah, restraining order. Hey, Bill. I'd continue to be friends with them, potentially. Depends how good of a friend we were beforehand, but they would never ever get anything from me ever again. Like, if it wasn't a load of fallout and a little bit and I was good friends with them, I'd probably continue to be friends, but I wouldn't lend them money again. If it's someone I knew for a few weeks and wasn't that bothered about, Japan, Bill. Japan. Yeah, that's fair, Jay. They paid me back extra to apologise, and yeah. I'd love to be paid billions as well, Jay. Yeah, definitely Japan, dude. True. True. Thank you for the update, RJ. I appreciate it. Uh, it all depends, like I said, on how good the friend is. Like, if I've only just met the person, I'd be very hesitant to continue with the friendship. If it's a friend I've known a long time and it's like out of character for them, then definitely wouldn't be cutting them off. Oh, damn. May you rest in peace, Joseph. I don't know. I've seen people who would lend 20 quid to people they've only just met. Like, some people are very trusting. KK, just on a similar note to that, do you know any rich people by any chance? Potentially, Jay. The thing is, you've got to remember between trusting and foolishness. Like, there's a difference between that you can trust somebody and being a straight up fool that people can take advantage of. I just normally make Ben pay. Kidding. I normally bank transfer him, and he normally just pays just because it's easier than them faffing. Bill McMahon is here, yes. Oh, that's fair, Nat man. I'm actually quite easy to talk to people. Like it will all depend on why they didn't pay me back immediately, Jay. But like I said, if it's more than a few weeks, I probably would be hesitant about lending the money again, but wouldn't cut off the friendship. I mean, they paid you back just late, KK. There is like in this scenario they did. True, Bill. True. Hey, 10 viewers is 10 viewers, dude. I'm happy with 10 viewers. Come on, Leafs. No, what is? Can't say I've ever experienced that, KK, but that would be frustrating. Yeah, I understand that, Jay, but like, if in the KK's example, if they didn't pay me back because they were buying unnecessary things, then that may make me question stuff. You didn't pay me back on time. I know you gave me extra, but you didn't pay me back on time because you were buying, say, a fancy watch or some jewelry. Like, there is certain scenarios where it's acceptable not to pay. Like, I haven't got any money till I get paid from work. That is literally a me classic. Just gonna say that. Like, honestly, if I ever have to pay anyone back, it's always I'll pay you on Friday. I always pay people back on payday, and normally that Friday turns into like 3 Fridays. That's a conversation you could have with them, Jay. Okay, I mean, I don't think I'd do that. That's just me getting gay. That's fair, Jay. They can't do anything, Bill. Not when the aliens are in charge. Yeah, it is. You didn't get me a Roman belt in any way, shape, or form, KK. So I owe you nothing. Hmm. I'm not. I paid for it out of my own money. All my money, money, money. Yeah, it is, Jay. I don't know, Bill. Maybe we can. Come on, boys. That's fair, Jay. Okay, Sam, I'm glad I saw Laura's comment afterwards because the context of that sentence from that man was very weird until I saw Laura's comment, which I missed. Yeah, we're not getting that, don't you worry. Ah, damn, Bill. I'm sorry to hear you went bankrupt, dude. Fair enough, Jay. If you did, I'd be very concerned, KK. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, you should do the Ted DiBiase laugh. So you want to watch me be even hotter? Got it. I'm not gonna lie, dude. If you did that, that'd be very disturbing. On why you'd want to finish on my face. No, she does not. Renee sucks. I'm sorry. Maybe you could purchase one, Laura. I'd have to work out how much it would cost, but you could purchase one. Yeah, it is. Alright, I'm just gonna go pee. Back in a sec. Oh, oh. I'm back. Hey, Lane. Yes, you did. I agree with you. Well, I don't agree with you completely there, KK. It doesn't make you a bitch if, say, your car broke down and you had to buy a new part for it so you can't pay you back immediately. There's several legitimate excuses not to be able to pay someone back on time. Oh, okay. So, explain to me, KK, where all of my money that you owe me is then. A legitimate excuse, please. You said you'd fund the Roman Reigns belt. No, it's not. Yeah. Depends on the funeral, personally, Bork. If they're a public figure like the Queen was, I understand it. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't like that. Okay, alright, KK. Let's go if you put my £600 up there. You lied, KK. There's nothing up there. You're constantly wrong. Yeah, I know. I know. I agree with that, but they should have had time to grieve. It's a funeral. Go away. And why is that a good thing that they're being sued? Sadly, not at the moment, Laura. Yeah, it's not worthy of a lawsuit, dude. They're not going to win that. 60 million people tuned in. That's a lot of bandwidth to go to something. Like no one's going to win that lawsuit. Not at the moment. I have a website to make it, but not for people to purchase off of. Probably. Dude, the Hurt Syndicate is a rehash of something that didn't work in WWE and nobody cares about. Half the members are over 40 years old. Nobody cares. We didn't need it in WWE and we don't need it now. Fair enough, Bill. I think he will, yeah. Yes, Nashville. Yeah, it does. Lots of people out. Dustin Lynch. Maybe I should. Alright, Bill. That was a good shot. I would say yes, because any one of those could book better than Tony Khan, in my opinion. Ooh, I want to get laid. Jerry Jarrett is also one of the founders of TNA Wrestling as well. Definitely. Bryan Danielson's a creative genius, so he'll definitely be good. And Sting's quite creative. Bork should give me 100 billion Dino Nuggies. Okay, I will take it. Sound, Laura? Scared of annoying people. Just original. What's up, Coco? I'll double check it. If you answered about a website, I don't have a website. I mean, I have a website to make it, but not a website people can purchase from. Oh, yeah, I answered originals. Original. No, thank you. I said he's just scared of annoying people. I don't know, I'm not Canadian. Fair enough, Logan. I agree. She is terrible. Hey, Nathan. I think certain people should. Not full creative control, but some creative control. Someone like Bray Wyatt, for example, was the perfect kind of person to give some creative control to. That's fair, Bill. That's fair. Yeah, definitely not a Hulk Hogan creative control style thing, that man, no. No wrestler should have full creative control. He was off his feet, bro! That is not a clean hit, dude! He jumped up and out, like, shoulder barged him in the face! No, it is not a clean hit! Yeah, I'm looking forward to RJ. I don't know that, man. Apparently you can. Oh, I'm glad it's beautiful outside. Yeah, it's freezing in England at the moment. Yeah, me too, dude. Depends on which superstar you are, Bill. He died a while ago, Big Boss. Generally, died about a year and a half ago. It's not been enjoyable for any part of this year and most of last year, to be honest. It's not like it was in 2022. Most of the time, you need vocal strength. If you're a big, bloody monster, wrestling itself. If you're a smaller guy, talking helps, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree with you, Big Boss. I think half the problem is bringing in random loads of old people and old WWE stars isn't helping. Like, don't get me wrong, signing people like Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, great people. But then you bring in people like Edge, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin. Like, they're bringing in every person they can bring in. They're just bloating the roster, having way too many shows. Like, I don't want to watch 3 different shows a week to keep up with storylines. It's a lot. Like, it's 5 hours of content for one roster. The only reason WWE works is because it's 3 separate rosters and 3 separate shows. Like, you don't have to catch up on Raw to know what's going on SmackDown. You don't need to have watched SmackDown to watch NXT the next week. Like, if you don't want to watch one of the products, you don't need to. They give you vague video packages if something happens on one of the other shows. But apart from that, you can watch SmackDown and only watch SmackDown. And you'll get the bits and pieces throughout the weeks if they do anything else. AEW, there's like way too much content, way too many wrestlers, and way too many titles. Like, making Collision was the beginning of the end. They 100% need a brand split, yes. They need to make Collision its own show, scrap Rampage, or make it a developmental brand, I don't care. Make Dynamite and Collision 2 separate shows, split the belts, split the rosters, and actually like move forward with making it 2 distinctly different products. I have free time and I don't even want to keep up with it. I don't keep up with it anymore. Rampage and Collision are so boring most of the time. I don't even tune into them. They've just got way too much bloated content. Of course he does. He's the boss. He's not going to tell you the company's in trouble, but have you seen the attendance records? They're in trouble. Their ratings are super low. Their attendance is low. They are in trouble. That's kind of the idea of it, yeah, Natman. And just scrap Rampage altogether because nobody cares about Rampage. Make Dynamite and Collision both live, job done. Like, there's so many ways you could sort out this mess. Like, if you want, have Jon Moxley run the company. Make the decision to split the rosters. Like, get rid of the bloated belts we don't need. Like, we've got the International Championship. And the TNT. Mid-card belts, both sides. If you want, have a joint world champion. Trios belt on one brand, tag belts on the other. The trio could be a gimmick for one of the shows. All of their tag team wrestling's done in trio matches. Have it as a gimmick for the show. No, the problem is that, man, they're not too expensive. No one wants them. Like, they at some point are trying to hand out. That's fair, Beyond. Yeah, I've seen that as well. What temperature is in England? It's -2. Let me put that into... 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Where I'm at. I imagine a lot of people do. Although, if you wanted to know, inside my house right now is currently about 69 degrees. Yeah, no, I wasn't going to say anything. But yeah, it's, according to my clock that may or may not read temperature, it's about 21 degrees, which is about 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Nice and warm in this house. Come on, boy. Get in there, my boy! Go, boy! William Nylander! That's how my boy does. 13th goal of the year for my boy, and his 10th goal at home. Ah. Fair bill. I may have broke something on that. That's fair bill. It is indeed. Back in a sec. Anyway, guys, we're going to go over to our Kraken stream. You should be redirected. But if not, there is the link. Thank you all for watching this Dynamite stream. See you all in a second. Joyous viewing.